sometimes I'm sitting here, I'm just like wandering around the internet and everything, just chilling, and probably putting my sunglasses on and being like, "Welcome to another video of the Short Man Work Club. I'm Remo Kazi," and then I'm like, I just want to do more crazier shit like I did before, but the outcome is so extreme. And when I'm a sensitive person like me, when you are a sensitive person like me, it's severe. Like it's severe, and I just admire people that are not sensitive. I just admire them, and like I'm jealous of them that they can just do crazy stunts and just live in a moment and not really care about the outcome. I mean, the outcome basically is just online. But for me, I have such PTSD that it actually haunted me in real life. I was kind of well known with this stuff on the internet. Instantly, my whole city knew me. My school, like everybody was like people were attacking me, telling me, and that's why I have this PTSD of if I didn't have that, I probably would push the SMWC already to billions, whatever. But this thing that plagued me in the past, well, had just shaped me in such a ways that I'm now like kind of scared of going all in and just pushing this because, I mean, okay, I can go on Ome TV and like just do funny stuff and like just like I said, I had like this billboard and I just write SMVC and everything. I don't want to. I think it's not correct. Like if I'm on Ome TV, and I would be filmed, I would be like, yo, don't put that online, because I did not give you consent, and it's extremely. I think it's very 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 unethical to go on this Omegle platforms, Ome TV, and just film them and just make them like viable content and clip farm them. You should have some kind of agreement. Okay, you are okay. Let's clip farm. Let's do some clips, which is way harder to get to that point. And talking to people in real life is really my thing. I'm the real life guy. I always talk to people in real life, and I was like approaching people. I sometimes approach like 100 to 200 people a day, but it's so hard to do it here in Vietnam because like literally 1 out of 100 people speaks fluent English, so it's hard to do that. The only possible thing is I clip farm and have such a presence here online, and I have to get even to a point where my speaking gets so addicting that I can actually pull this off alone in my room. And there is still a disadvantage to that because if I speak so strongly that it actually catches the attention, it will also catch the attention of the people around me and on the other apartments, which is a bummer, but it should be legal as I'm doing this before the late night hours and maybe not too early, so it's a performance act. The Shortman World Club, I actually talked to a friend here in real life about it in Vietnam, and he was like, yeah, actually, good idea. Obviously, um, I had a few nice quotes, and I don't want to say I'm not stupid. I'm also not. I don't know how intelligent. You never know how intelligent you are. My intelligence is pretty stupid because it can't really be measured because it's so plagued by emotional damage and everything. So it might be still in me somewhere, but it's hard to access. And if the intelligence is more like a feeling and then an emotional and then sensitive intelligence. My grandfather was a chemist, like what is it, like chemist, I think, chemistry, chemist, um, and some of my family did other stuff and everything. My grandfather is a very smart guy. Actually, I think that actually it looks like one of the smartest because I saw the story. There was this German, he's German, and there was this German guy, and he basically farmed money by doing like terror attacks, and he would like suppress people to sending him money and everything, and kind of do stuff and literally put all um like literally suppress people. Like what is suppressing? Is suppressing? Yeah, suppress. I think so. Oppressing people with like, yeah, I'm gonna let off this bomb if you don't send me like 1 million or something, and the police sent him that money and he got away with it. And I'm not saying that my grandfather did stuff that like this or something, but he actually looks like one of like if you see those smart people, they usually come out of Switzerland, Germany, um, those kind of countries. I don't know, like all of the like Peter Thiel, Elon Musk. What are some smart people? Some Altman. I don't know. Some Altman probably has British roots or something. Um, I don't know if there's. It's just like you can never measure things just by there's exact examples. You can measure things by saying here's the statistics, because there's also reasons why other people have not achieved those levels, and there may be smarter people in other ethnic groups. That's why I don't want to say, and especially, but I just want to say that trying to figure out that I'm just talking nonsense right now. What am I even talking? I was like, okay, there was like a quote about intelligence. I think everybody's intelligent and everybody can relate to things like this, because I'm gonna read it out for you. Basically, I came to the point because I was talking to this guy here in Vietnam, and I was trying to figure out how, like, because it's really, you have to figure out how to talk to people sometimes, because I thought he was not the smartest. I'm just joking, by the way. I had this thought because sometimes when I explain to people, okay, this is the Short Man Work Club, and if you are even like shorter than me, or like if you are like, I just think it's not, it makes you feel like I can sense when people are not the smartest when they don't admit their struggles, and when they don't speak out, when they don't flag for, like, if you are struggling and not speaking out, that is usually something out of low intelligence, and I don't know, like, no self thought. I don't know, it's like weird when you are a short man, you're not saying that it is a struggle, and you're not admitting that being short is actually, if you're not realizing that being short is the actual cause of many problems that you have, then it just makes you feel like maybe maybe you're not smart enough to actually realize that. It's crazy. Extremely smart people often don't make a lot of money and are misunderstood because they tend to tell the truth, and most people prefer to be lied to. I am not an extremely smart person, but I can instantly recognize them and am an admirer of them. hmm Um, yeah. So if I don't make money, I'm just too smart. No, I'm joking. But if you don't make money, if you're not rich, you're just too smart to make money, bro. Come on, bro. You know what it is. Obvious. Always think positive. Be an optimist. No. Huh? Suddenly, it's so funny. Like, I see so many people that tell me, why are you complaining? You should be optimist. You should. It's not the height. It's not the height. It is, bro. Are you like, if you just keep telling me that it's not height, please shut the fuck up, bro. I already studied this thing. I literally studied it all my life. I studied, like, it's literally statistics. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. Your health. It's actually what you eat. Yeah, but that influences the health. Yeah, but the other team from the football, like, it's not better. They're just, more, they're not better. They're just training more, and they just have better genetics. And yeah, bro, that's the whole point, bro. That's the whole point. And it makes me fucking annoying, fucking angry when I hear those kind of things. Bye, guys.